Okay, so to use the magic money jars for business, here's how we've set it up, and it's a little bit easier. You have an operating account, so you likely have a business operating account. In your personal life, the personal life equivalent would be the primary account that we talked about, but in business we call it the operating account, or we do at least. So that's the operating account. All money flows into the business here, and then you open a couple other bank accounts. Those bank accounts to us would be taxes, so you can immediately put a percentage of all the earnings that come in here away for taxes. And then the last thing is profit. So I know there's a lot of popularity right now around a book that I think has been around about profit first. In personal finance, there's always this concept of pay yourself first. I think it's important to take some percentage of the money that comes here and allocate it to profit. So then your taxes and your profit are taken care of, and what's left here is the money you can use to grow the business, and you clearly see if the business is self-sustaining or not. And when you start out in business, this is rather difficult because you're literally using every dollar to sustain and grow the business. But in short order, you have to start using this type of strategy, especially the taxes. This is the thing that just kind of seems to get everybody. And this is super valuable because most businesses don't put any profit away. They just wait till the end of the year to see if any money's left. So this is kind of the strategy. And then as your business grows and perhaps there is a little bit more free cash flows, a little bit more money accumulating, what a lot of people will do is they'll open up another corporation, perhaps it's referred to as a holding corp or a holding corporation, and then in that corporation, it's completely separate from the operating business, but you can move money into that, talk to your accountant on how to do all this stuff properly, but in there, you can have two accounts, one for investments and one for savings. So you can have your long-term liquid savings up here in a holding corporation, and then that holding corporation is going to likely make some investments. You can allocate some money that's not liquid savings to investments. Once this jar or online account gets full enough, then you can choose to make some investments, whatever those investments are going to be to you. But at a business level, this is how we've seen the magic money jar formula and system work really well. And again, it's really just going to your bank, opening up multiple bank accounts. In this situation, it's through two different corporations, going into the online banking, renaming those accounts to have all these names. And I know this sounds overly simplistic. A lot of people will use QuickBooks or accounting programs to do all this stuff. It just absolutely never worked for me. So this is the system that has worked for us. And for years, for whatever reason, we didn't think this was worth sharing because I thought it was overly simplistic. Now that I've been around a little while and I've seen people my age really mess up with their money management, I realize how important the basics are. So don't dismiss this money management technique. I know when I first learned it at home, I got plastic jars that were like this big, and I still use a couple of them at home. If I have any cash coming in, I kind of allocate it into those different jars. So that is the that is the magic money jar technique.